Hello everyone and welcome to our live stream, to our 9 p.m. live stream. This is our Friday 9 p.m. live stream as usual. Yes, this is a tradition that I want to keep every Friday at 9 p.m. Hopefully I will be turning up with something to show up with you guys. So let's hope everything is working properly because I'm not sure. I'm still new to this new program. So yeah, we have our first new comment. So yes, it's working. So hello Mr. the Car Enthusiast. I'm doing absolutely fine. So according to the voting, you guys wanted to see automation game, automation builds, and Beam Drive, because there was a voting between Cities Skyline and automation game plus Beam Drive, and against Euro Truck Simulator, and automation game won, which is really not surprising. Everyone loves automation game because everyone loves to create their own crazy creations. All right, so we are live on this beautiful Friday. Let me just test my my microphone. All right, it's working absolutely perfect. How long I'm gonna stream? I don't know, maybe 2 hours, 1.5 hours, according to the mood and according to how much the family can actually wait for me, you know, before someone comes in and punch me in the face. But yeah, maybe 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half, something like this. Yeah. So so this is automation game, then this is automation night. So what would you like to see, guys? What would you like to absolutely see? Would you like to see a custom build that you choose the parts, or would you like me to build something and then you want to, you know, comment on it, or what? Let me just inform everyone on Discord that I'm actually live on YouTube. Everyone. All right. So the Riser challenge so far is going absolutely like a dream. A lot of people are actually participating, and I'm really happy to see that. But the rules are a little bit restrictive. That's why some people are actually complaining about the engine production units and engineering time. But I did manage to adjust the rules to make it a little bit easier. So it says here the car enthusiast is asking for maybe a Porsche-like car. Well, I think I have just the perfect actually body for it. Let's see it. So the sandbox mode, which is our favorite mode. Currently, I found a Steam Workshop mode, which is like a K car. A K car. If you are interested in those special Japanese car, if you are interested, we can build one also. Howdy, Mr. Logan Singer. Are you from Texas? Alright, so what would you like to see? So we have our first suggestion, which is a Porsche-like car. Would you like to see that, or would you like something like a K car? Because I found this mod on Steam Workshop. Look at that. So this is they call it a K van. Look at the cabin size. I don't know, the dude who made this car, he made it absolutely crazy practical. So it says here a rear mounted and all-wheel drive flat 4 coupe. Alright, that's a nice suggestion then. So what kind of coupe body would you like to see? Or would you like to see the K car? To be more specific, like a 911 Turbo S. I like the idea of a track-focused K car. Yeah, unfortunately I only have the van, or they call it hatchback K car body. So would you like to see that? Would you like to see the 2012 hatchback K car body? What about a budget supercar? Well, a lot of suggestions. So let's start with the easiest one then. Let's start with, don't worry, I will try and do all of your crazy creations. So let's start with the K car then, because I'm really interested to build it. I don't know if it's actually a K car or not, but according to the dude who actually produced it, he mentioned it's a K car. So let's see. So this is then the chassis area. So what do you think? What is the most appropriate panel material or body material for a K car? Regular steel or fiberglass maybe to make it super light, or aluminium, partial aluminium? Which one do you think? Which one do you think is the perfect material for a K car body? Because I'm not actually a K car enthusiast at all. I don't know anything about them. A high-end K car, so like what, a carbon fiber? You know, carbon fiber K car? Steel would be more safe. That's true actually. Because the safety, when it comes to safety, let's see. Yeah, so all these steel 3 options are absolutely identical to the partial aluminium option when it comes to safety. Maybe fiberglass is gonna be light anyways. Well, if we are focusing on safety and light at the same time, we need to choose partial aluminium. But if we are going extremely light, we can go fiberglass. So I'm seeing people love to see it super light. So yeah, let's try that. I want to build a super light K car. So fiberglass. What kind of chassis? Monocoque? Would you reckon? K car concepts nowadays go for all the technology and stuff in the world in one little compact drivable package. Alright, that's awesome. So yeah, I would like to know your suggestions, guys. Like, what is the appropriate materials to use? This is your own creation. You get to choose any part you want, get to comment on anything you want. Alright. So far fiberglass, I think that's what people want to see. Or if you want to go light, we can go aluminium. Not lighter, but you know, safer, and you know, much more better. So I'm gonna continue a little bit while you guys think about it. So Mr. Bicycle, hello my friend. So you are suggesting fiber, which is fiberglass. Alright, so monocoque then. Let's go with advanced high strength steel, which is super light, I think. Let's see, which one is lighter? Of course the lightest thing, which is the carbon fiber, but I don't want to go super expensive or super how can I say it, super long time to make. So let's go glued aluminium then, which is super light. Transverse McPherson strut, which is the lightest. Now let's see which one of these is the lightest. Which one of these options, multi-link or pushrod? Pushrod. Wow, what a weird combination then. McPherson strut, pushrod rear suspension, glued aluminium chassis, fiberglass body. What a creation! Yeah, of course it's supremely a concept car. So let's see here. I think carbon is over the top, but extra lightness from carbon, fiberglass, and aluminium would be great here. Yep. Don't worry, we will not be selling this car. This is like a concept. So what do you think is the appropriate engine? What can we actually fit in it? So let's start with an inline 4. But before I do that, let me adjust something here. Here we go. So what do you think? A carbon fiber engine will fit? So not carbon fiber engine, I apologize. An inline 4 engine, do you think? Who knows? So inline 5. No, we can't fit a huge one. We can fit like a 2 liter, 2.1 liter, something like this inline 5. If we want to go like both the walls, or if we want to go like a real K car, which is a 3-cylinder engine. Alright, 660 cc according to the rules then. So which one would you like to see? Would you like to see a high stroke 660 cc engine, or a high bore and low stroke 660 cc? I don't know, I think if we actually go with higher stroke, the engine can make good amount of power and it can still rev to the moon, right? Or Should we do the opposite? Make that baby scream. Well, I will. Yeah, the engine. I will make the engine scream. Yeah. So aluminium engine, 660 cc, or to be accurate, yes, 660.1. Alright, please big bore. Alright then, big bore it is. Here we go. I mean, it will rev to 12,000 RPM anyways, even if it's with high stroke. Double overhead camshaft. Let's go with like a high powered engine. Let's see how much we can actually push it. 4 valves, efficient, modern. Let's see how it will actually perform. Let's start with 9.0 to 1. VVL profile, let's say 85. This is 50. VVT, moving on. Let's start naturally aspirated first. Direct fuel injection, individual throttle bodies. Performance, let's start with Super 98. Alright, let's start 13.9. Let's say 10,000 RPM for a start. Tubular 1.5 inch, high flow 3-way. Yep. So our first start here is not really promising, but it's good. 65 horsepower and 44 pound-feet of torque. I remember this concept by Daihatsu, which is the basket. It's like an eco open world style concept K car. Yeah, I'm not actually familiar with K cars. I've seen some pictures before, and some enthusiasts actually they love these cars. Some enthusiasts, but I've never actually driven one. I've seen a lot of videos, but I've never ever driven one. I don't know how it will drive, how it's gonna feel. Maybe about 120 horsepower. Well, we can do that. We can absolutely do that. Let's try to make the engine as efficient as possible and as powerful as possible. So far naturally aspirated engine is actually making 75 horsepower. Alright, not bad indeed for a start, right? Let's hear it guys. 75 horsepower. Sounds good. Sounds very good actually. Alright, let's go now with the turbocharger. I really want to see this beast screams with high power. So a turbocharger then, ball bearing. Let's go really small turbo for a start. Maximum AR ratio. Here we go, 100 horsepower. Perfect. That's a perfect start. Perfect starting point. So go with a smaller intercooler. Let's see, push more fuel in. Go nuts with the. So I've seen 106. Here we go. 106 horsepower. 108. Good. Good so far. 9.5 to 1 compression ratio. I mean, the curve is not really efficient, but if we are aiming for high horsepower, we need to forget about fuel efficiency for a bit, I think. Yeah, like that. If we want to make the curve look absolutely great, putting a bigger turbo, yes, it can help, but it can actually make the engine super laggy, which I really don't like. Let's try and go with smaller AR, bigger compressor, you know, make it good. More boost. Wow. 14 psi. bigger intercooler. Yes, I know the NA curve look absolutely much better, but when it comes to power, nothing can beat a turbocharged engine. So a bigger exhaust system, 2-inch exhaust system, higher quality. All right. So the car enthusiast says NA is better, but wait to see this. A screamer, that's nice. So, would you like to keep it 119 or 120 horsepower, or would you like to go back to naturally aspirated engine and see how it will perform? Are you a muscle car guy or a JDM car guy? Well, I mean, my daily driving car is an American car. I like V8 so much, but of course, I can never ever say no to a JDM car, like for example an Evo or a Skyline or a Supra or a 3000 GT Mitsubishi. I can never ever say no to these cars, and of course I can never say no to a GT500 Mustang or a Camaro ZL1 or a Z1 Corvette. I mean, I can never say no to any high-powered car. I love them both. I love them both. I love supercharged cars, naturally aspirated cars, turbocharged cars. I love them all. As long as the horsepower is nice and brutal, I love the car. Alright, so we have our engine then. This is the body. Let's see what it looks like. So this thing looks like a van. Wow, that's a tiny van then. 4-door. I've never actually I've never opened this file before. This is the first time that I opened this file. Wow, looks weird, but as we all know, K cars are weird tiny cars. Alright, let's start putting some fixtures on it, right? Let's put it in white for a start. And let's see, would you like to see a normal looking K car or like a track focused K car? Or what? Or an off-road K car or what? What do you think the styling should be? What should I focus on? Performance or toughness? Because if I want to go with performance, I can just go with a front mounted, for example, lip and grille at the same time. A combination of track and normal. Little sporty. Alright. So, what do you think about this fixture at the front? Looks good? Or should I add casual, cute looking K car? I mean, cute doesn't have sharp edges, so would you like to see it sharp? Like sharp, angry attacking beast, or like this, for example, angry looking. Yeah, because I want to try to make an Audi A4. I don't know, we will try, but we'll see about that if we have some time. But I will try. Why not? I will try my best. Looks angry enough. I want to try. I also want to try. I want to try to be quick as well. I don't want to spend so much time, you know, design a car, because remember we have to drive them in BeamNG.drive, and we don't want to take so much long time designing them. So I'm gonna take just the basic things to do. So those headlights are not working for me. Let's see if we can actually use something better. Yeah, these look actually much better. Alright. So no, these will stay white. These, I don't know which one of these should I put for indicators. Yep, not the design, only performance of the car. Yeah, that's also what I wanted to do. So let's try and be quick. Let's try and be absolutely quick here and move on to beam-engine.drive when we finish making this thing. So let's see, tiny side mirrors look good. Alright, the rims, let's try and put something modern like these. Side door handles, put some modern ones. I'm trying to be absolutely basic here, nothing special. This is like a tiny K car, van or hatchback according to Automation Game. Let's see what next. Fuel filler cap. Nope. This one looks much better. Now tail lights. Let's try and do something absolutely normal. Nope, ugly. How about this? It says here by Mr. Just a good what? Goodman Weeb. It doesn't look right to me. Yes, that's true. The car says that, yeah, not the design, the performance of the car. Looks absolutely, the taillights are absolutely ugly. So let's try and do something exquisite. A little bit. I mean, the rear looks absolutely weird. Let's see, where are those taillights? I always use some special taillights and I flip them around. Let's see, this. Yeah, looks decent, I think. So, a license plate. Let's see, a badge, an exhaust, a fancy edge. No, don't want a fancy edge. A simple edge will work just fine. Here we go. Let's try and put some modern touch-ups like parking sensors, for example. Parking sensors are a very modern touch. Let's see. Let's try and replicate like a reversing camera, for example. Yep, that should be fine. Same color of the car. Use this. Job done. We have a review. We have a review camera, and now mono tail light. What do you mean mono tail light? What do you mean by that, my friend? What is mono tail light? One big tail light. You mean like one goes from side to side, like a line, like a big fat line? One big tail light. All right, let's see. One big tail light. Which one of these would be a great thing to use? Let's see. No. Let's start with this. No, the opposite. Let's try and connect them. No, they can't connect. So if we want to go fully looking one, no. Like a single bar, the single bar one, as I quite remember, is this. We can use this if we want, but as you can see, it will create problems. So let's see if we can actually. As you can see, it will create. Oh, look at the front headlights came back here. What a stupid idea. All right, let's see, because connecting them will create problems, but they can't really show. Let's move this down there. Move this here. Put the badge in the middle. How bad is this car? Super bad. Super bad, my friend. And I really do mean it. Super bad. Just use multiple sections. Yes, I did use multiple sections. But what we need down there is some sort of reverse light. So we have to use a reverse light to make it road legal. Looks absolutely weird to me. Let's put the headlights because we have deleted them. Let me put these on. Yeah. So, alright, I think for a start, this thing is done, I think. Let's put an antenna on the roof. Anything else? Anything else we should use, my friends? Anything else? We have a front lip, we have a front grille, headlights, taillights, indicators. I think it's done. Oh yes, I forgot the wipers. The wipers. We need to use front wipers. Let's make it small and here we go. A single one, which will work just fine. Perfect. Anything else? It says here one thing left to add something to explode it. A C4 bomb or something. A giant rear wing. No, I don't think. I really don't think it will look ugly. I mean, it's already an ugly car. We don't want to use something more uglier on it. It's already an ugly thing. Yep, it's already something ugly. So a racer style. A shopping trolley. Would you like to say something like a shopping trolley? Yep. A shopping trolley will be just fine. A shopping trolley. So no. Yeah, it looks ugly. Alright, let's move on. So would you like it front wheel drive or would you like it all wheel drive? Would you like it front or rear wheel drive? All wheel drive, sorry, all wheel drive, because we don't have a rear wheel drive option. Or would you like to see a rear wheel drive one? If you want, we can actually make the engine to go longitudinal and alright, front wheel drive, manual of course. Let's start with 5 speeds. Alright, let's start with 190 for a minute. Let's see, geared, a lip or ducktail spoiler. It's a K car, come on. I'm not a K car expert, my friends, that's why I'm asking you. Radial, hard, long life tires. Let's try and make it. Wow, look at the rear tires, absolutely ugly. So a little offset will be just fine. Really, are there actually rear wheel drive K cars? Are there? I would love to know that. Are there actually a production rear wheel drive K cars? I would really love to see videos about those. I would really love to see videos about those cars. Wow, can you imagine power sliding a rear wheel drive K car with a 3-cylinder engine? It will be absolutely hilarious. Single pistons, normal brakes, nothing special. Rear drums, also nothing special. Let's see. Yes, this is now a good thing, which is putting the pad type on 30. That will give you normal brake discs in beam engine drive. More than 35, it will start to be sporty brakes. Honda S660. Oh my, I would love to see that. Suzuki Cappuccino, what a lovely name. And Honda Beat and the AutoZone SAZ1. Well, I'm gonna Google those tiny beasts when I finish this video. No under tray, this thing is, or you know, semi-cloud under tray. Brake airflow, 51. How many seats? How many seats a K car does usually come with? 6, 5, or 4? I still wish automation had interiors. Oh, can you imagine that? Oh, I would love to see the interior. So the K cars usually come with 4, 5, or 6 seats, or what? Usually 4? I think 4 maybe. Yeah, I think 4. I mean, it says here I can put 5, but can you imagine seating 5 people in this thing? This isn't a K car, just so you know. Well, we have a 660cc engine, turbocharged. We have front-wheel drive, and according to Automation Game and to the person who made this thing, it's a K car. Yeah, some quality. Yeah. Alright, so let's say sporty interior because we have 120 horsepower, which will be considered a sporty engine. Premium sat nav. Let's see, electric variable, electronic stability control. Let's see, basic safety equipment, progressive, gas monotube, passive sway bars, and it's rubbish because the safety equipments has 2 seats. Really? We have to do +1 to sell this thing. So this thing weighs 925 kilograms, which is passive sway bars. Well, yes, I'm using passive sway bars. Let's see, twin tube, no. Gas monotubes, standard, no. For a fun car, progressive is perfect. So let's start with sports suspension tune and work our way through. Wow, so actually look at this, low safety penalty. Wow. Alright, so let's tweak it then. Yep, sway bars. We have to go with better sway bars. Heavier ones. So let's go 1.5 degree minus, and let's go like 0 on the front, and then let's see the tires, because the tires, they are not actually what you call good. So 185 or 180 on the front tires, that should be normal. I want to make it as sporty as possible and as good as possible. So this thing is actually comfortable, sporty, safe, efficient. Wow, what a car. What a car indeed. So thinner, no, like this. Yeah, I think this will do just fine. Did you check my... No, actually I did not check any submitted cars yet, because I didn't have so much time today. I went out with the family and I just came back to do the live stream. So let's slam this thing to the ground. Not so much, like this. Well, I mean, all racer cars in real life are trash, but I don't know. Maybe you guys come up with some cars that are actually, you know, we can look at them. Nope, steel tires are better because they will give you more safety. Now this thing, what do you think about it? Look at this thing now. So the suspension is done, and let's see the gearbox ratios. Wheel spin, we don't have much wheel spin actually, so let's go. Alright, 188. So far it's 7.9 seconds, which is really slow from 0 to 100, but I think this is the quickest thing, the quickest this car can actually do. 7.9 seconds from 0 to 100. Yep, given or taken. Yeah, basic creation, basic thing, nothing special. So let's see, this thing weighs 931 kilograms. 180 kilometers per hour is the top speed, which is very high for a K car. 7.86 seconds from 0 to 100. 16 seconds quarter mile. Yes, we have some brake fading, which we should attempt to fix by balancing the brakes and adjusting the sizes. Let's see what we have here. Brake balance. There we go, perfect. So I wish automation gave you a pie chart of where the weight came from. Yeah, that will be nice actually. So no Kia rims are small. Okay, so nice man, no problem. Mine will be disqualified, so it doesn't matter. But I hope that you saw design. I will check the designs when I finish from this live video. I decided to make my racer car the stereotype of racer cars. Mr. Bicycle, if you do that, if you really make your car a stereotype of racer cars, you will get the special extra points for the realistic racer design. If you do that really, and if your car is really like a stereotype racer, you will get those special extra points. Mr. Sky9, that will be cool, yeah. So let's check the front lip then. It's actually, yes, it's functional, but the less to make this car actually more drivable. So 44 is our, let's see, $71.2. No, I want to make this thing actually. Here we go. Rear, no, we don't have anything. Alright, that would be cool. So that would be cool. My race car has 4 turbo stickers on it. I think that's not enough because racers, they love to show off. So look at that. So look at this tiny beast that we just created. It's very drivable. It's sporty. It's comfortable. It's prestigious. It's safe. It's practical. It can do 35 miles to the gallon, which is not really good for a K car, but not bad. 931 kilograms. It's reliable. It's very good. Yes, that's correct, Mr. Flat. Mr. Flare takes 1 sticker, add 10 horsepower. That is absolutely correct. All right, so let's name this thing. What should we name it? What should we name this disappointment? Some plus 15. No, I don't want to go plus 15 with this thing. It's a tiny K car. How much do you think this thing will cost? So with 0% margin, $19,812. Now that's expensive. That is really expensive. Laser Billiard. All right, I like the name. Laser Blade. Trim. Okay, and then write ish. Family for the engine. Well, what comes to mind is NI3 turbo. Okay, I always like to write the name, so when I want to delete the engine or I want to keep it, I remember it. 120 horsepower. Alright, so this car is ready then. It says here, and if you're good at math, you can get to 1000 horsepower because of carbon stickers. That's wow. Mr. Bicycle says the only problem with my racer car though is I already plan on restyling some parts. And yeah, I'm going to be a mid set of racer, just stuck on stickers before. Well, don't worry, my friend. Just take your time. Alright, so this car is done then. Let's export this thing to beamng.drive and let's start creating our second creation here, because I'm gonna create everything here and then move on to beamng.drive, you know, finishing all the creations here and then move on there. 1 kilograms weight. What do you mean 1 kilogram? 1 kilogram car? That's impossible. Let's see. What is the next car? What would you like to do next? What would you like to see on beamng.drive next? Like, what's the next car that we should create? Can you imagine Can you imagine maybe a modder maybe, or a modder, some dude will mod or play with the details of a car and put the weight in BeamNG.drive to 1 kilogram. I mean, it will be undrivable. A Boxer 4 rally car, a Corvette C3-ish car. I couldn't do it, spent more than 4 hours. Well, yeah. So, a muscle car then. A muscle car, a muscle sports car like a C3 or a Boxer rally car. I mean, I like both of them. So, there is a something close, some close body actually to a classic Corvette from the 80s. If you actually remember this body, where is it? Where is it? It's an 80s body here that looks like a Corvette body. A classic Corvette. Ah, here we go. This is the one. 1979 or 80s Corvette. Yeah, it looks actually. Look at it. It's look at the name of the name of the thumb. It says C4 small body editor, because this is a modded body. So yes, it says C4. A Ford Mustang GT500. I would love that, but there are no superchargers, my friend. I would love to put a supercharged V8, especially the 5-liter version. But yeah, a middle class limo. There is a limo body actually here. I also love Mustangs, but there aren't any Mustang bodies. That's true. So I don't know. I'm stuck here. What would you like to see, guys? Would you like to see like creating a V8 3-wheel drive? A car from this body, or would you like me to create a like a drift limo, a poor man limo? Wow, that works actually. Cheap car, cheap limo, a sport limo. Yes, where's that limo body? That stupid looking boxy. Where is it? Let me search for it. Here we go. I remember it's here. It's here. I was like, ah, here we go. This is the one then. Best idea, maybe an RS6. All right, so I like the limo idea. Let's try and creating it in 2020 so we can get the best possible. So would you like to see like a drift limo or a sports limo, or what? You know, carbon fiber chassis, carbon fiber body, like 1,000 horsepower engine. Yeah, that will be nice actually. So monocoque, carbon fiber, longitudinal, double wishbone, multi-link, a stance limo. Well, I'm not really a stance fan, so a drift limo or a sports limo. So the engine, a 1,000 horsepower engine should be fine. So a V8. A V8 engine should be just fine. Like 100 millimeters on the bore. So a V8, a V10, make a hatch rally car. Well, next one, the one after this then. I don't know why, but since creating my race car, I have been wondering about a car with lots of lights. Looks stupid over here. Of course, but okay. I've seen some F-150s with lots of lights. A V10, alright, so a V10 engine then, but a smaller bore. 97, let's say, yep, 94.8, that would be nice. Okay, that would be perfect. Aluminium silicon. A V16, my friend, will be really heavy, and I mean you can get 1,000 horsepower easily out of it, but it will spoil the weight balance, unfortunately. So yeah, Teriyaki boys, start playing in the background. Yeah, the Drift King. It will be riding in his limo with all his friends and doing that mountain drift race. It'd be awesome. So let's stay 9.0 to 1 for a start. Cam profile, since we are building like a semi-racing engine, 90 twin turbo. We want 1,000 horsepower, so yeah. Let's start with something minimum. and work our way to the top. 13 psi, injection, twin, performance, super 98, 13, let's see, 4-inch. Alright, so for a start, which is 899 horsepower, we are very close, which is really awesome. What's the smallest engine you can give 1000 horsepower? Well, I haven't actually. NA, natural aspirated engine. I mean, if I want to get 1000 horsepower out of NA and a naturally aspirated engine, it will be huge, a very huge engine to get 1000 horsepower naturally aspirated. Well, the Unicorn NA has 700 horsepower. Well, let's see. Remove the turbo. We have a 7-liter V10, right? Let's see. Push it. So if we want to put it, it's like super a beast engine. Tons of compression ratio. Like let's say 12.5 to 1. Pushing the timing to the max. Like raised tubular headers. Here we go. We have 774 horsepower. 777 horsepower naturally aspirated then. So the maximum fuel we can push, which is 11.9. And let's push the RPM. Here we go. Yep. So, what do you think, guys? 833 horsepower, 841 horsepower, naturally aspirated. As usual, the chat stopped, but don't worry. I opened my phone and I'm reading your comments right now. Yeah. All right. I don't know why because I'm using the a live stream program called XSplit, and there's like a live chat something window in the game. And suddenly, you're still typing your chats, or your comments, but I can't see them. So I opened my mobile phone just to read your comments. But don't worry, I'm reading them all. Make a small V10 NA. All right, just let's finish the limo first, Mr. Winex. Let's finish the limo first, and then see what's what. The JP. Wow, it's been very long time since I've seen Fast and Furious, the Tokyo Drift one. So more compression ratio then, 13.5 to 1, 850 horsepower. Do you think it will be enough to push a heavy limo? Hello, Mr. Shadow Unicorn Gaming. Good evening, my friend, and welcome. Sure, you don't have to, but if you want to, it will be nice. Well, don't worry, Mr. Winax. I will try to make it as quickly as possible and continue creating your creations or your ideas. No. So far 851 horsepower. We can't really push it higher than this. So 850, do you think it will be enough? Do you think it will be enough, my friends, to haul and drift a heavy limo? Because the Gladiator 1000 drift ute has 1000 horsepower twin turbo V8. Sounds very good. Alright, so let's move on now and choose the body. So the only limo body that I have is this from 1975. So we have two looking bodies. What's the difference? So there is like a door in the middle or no door in the middle. So which one would you like to see? A 6-door or a 4-door limo? A 6-door one or a 4-door one? Which one do you think is more appropriate for a limo? 6-door, right? Alright, 4-door then. I don't know, a lot of comments is saying 4-door and a lot of comments says 6-door. Come on, let's go and settle on a vote. 6 or 4? Wow. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, let's see. I want to look at the 6 for a moment. And the 4. Whoa. Alright, so 4-door. Let's go with 4-door. Looks I mean the chauffeur will open the rear door because the middle here it will be like a bar or something in the middle. So yeah. Moving on. Of course, as a limo, we need to choose an exotic color or black. So which color do you reckon? Black, white, or something exotic like purple or pink or yellow or something? Black and chromy fittings, do you think? Yeah, chromy fittings and black. Alright, good. Moving on. Now the fixtures, would you like to see modern fixtures or classic 70s fixtures? Make it as make it looks like from 1970s, or keep it modern with modern technology, modern looks. Which one do you reckon, my friends? 70s, modern fixtures, and the dilemma continues. With ultra big spoiler. I mean, first corner it will fall off, I think. So if I want to go modern, we can try and make it look like a Japanese grandmaster. Angry looking. It's a drift car, so it might need that. Well, alright, why not? Since we are building a that can fit. Well, everything can fit. So 70s features or modern futuristic 60s 70s appearance like the NSU R80. I guess sort of modern like Toyota Century. I don't know, let's see what's what. So which one of these headlights do you think it will look absolutely good on it? First, let's put like a huge, let's try something like, I don't know. So, I mean, it's a luxury automobile like a Toyota Century. It's really frustrating sometimes to create a car because you want to choose. I mean, I really don't know which one to choose from. So a little help would be nice, guys. A little help would be much appreciated. Which one of these would you like to choose? A little help would be more than appreciated. Square look kind of clean. Like for example those. Which one? These bits or alright. Let's see. If I want to go normal, because all these lights have those LED running lights or whatever they are, we have to choose something a bit boring, a bit yesterday. So these look classic, I think. Try them all. Okay, so the first one looks very modern. The second one looks, I mean, this one looks old school, just round lights in them. This one is modern. This one is really modern. The same goes for this. Look at that. This one looks funky. Small to big. Let's see. This one is very, very normal. This one is very new. This is very weird. This is weirder. So which one? Which one do you reckon look absolutely like something from, you know, a mix between modern and new? I think this one looks actually nice. I think this one looks nice, right? You know, for a 70s car. Let's try and do something. Chromies inside. No, this is the. Maybe the fifth. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one? This one, Mr. Winx? Wow, which one, my friend? Wow, live stream. Alright, Winx says this one. Alright, so let's keep this one then. We need some indicators, so this one, what is this one? This is the orange one. Alright, that looks actually authentic. Indicators and regular headlights. Mr. Just, yeah, with Mr. Just Weave says, what did I lost? Well, you didn't lose anything. So let's see, we are creating an 850 horsepower drift limo. So yeah, that would be fun once we figure out the details. So let's see, a square front grille to replicate the square era of the 70s, 80s. Chromie, I think chromie would be just fine, right? So what do you think, guys? Looks absolutely weird, but look at it, looks good at the same time. I mean, what do you think, big grille or the same size grille, same size as headlights? Which one do you reckon looks absolutely better? I reckon the same size, right? Unique and weird at the same time. I agree with that. So let's see, I want to put a second grille down there to, you know, to put more airflow to the engine, which is down there. Make it the same color of the car so no one can notice it, like that. Put some fog lights on, fog lights from the classic era. Black, here we go. Looks unique. Now let's yes, everyone would say make a rally car. After this, my friend, after this one, after the limo, we will do a rally car. Now let's put a hood ornament. A hood ornament would be something unique. This looks like a that looks fine actually. I like the hood ornament. Looks good. Hood ornament, and yeah, you have to get those mods. I mean, they make the cars much better. Alright, here we go. The wipers, we need to put them in a very good configuration, like realistic. Here we go. Let's see. Yes, this one goes perfectly correct. Here we go. Leave it chromey, you know, for the styling. This one, perfect. Absolutely great. This one needs to be lower than this, like that. Perfect. Perfect. A drift car with realistic fixtures. I really like it. So what are these? Ah, you know, rain. What do they call these guys? I would really love to know the name of these in English. These channels or these grills or these vents here that channel the rain water to go through them. What do they call them? I would really love to know the name of them. What do they call them? Vents or what? Rain channels. I would really love to know the name of them. I mean, I know the name of them in Arabic, but I really don't know the name of them in English. That's why I'm asking. Vents, maybe, yeah. Alright, so these vents and the wipers are done. Now the side mirrors, we need to use something authentic. Why not use these? Come on. I want to put the triangles together like this. Since it's a limo, it needs to be a little bit bigger. Yep, like that. Perfect. Now door handles. Something from the era. I apologize if it's taking too long, but I'm trying to be as quickly as possible. I do apologize, I'm just watching more than chatting. It's okay, my friend, it's okay. I do want to apologize too for taking too long, making the car, but I'm trying really hard to go as quickly as possible. And let's see, fuel filler cap. And since it's from 1970, 1970s, 1980s, so we need to put a lock on the fuel filler cap so no one can steal the fuel. Yep. There we go. So no one can steal it. Now the tail light. Taillights. Alright, so let's see. We have modern, semi-modern headlights. What power distribution is best for a drift car? 50-50. Just go 50-50. 50-50 power distribution, 50-50 weight distribution. If you can make the weight distribution 50-50, it will be much more perfect. But if you can't, just ignore the weight distribution, ignore the weight distribution and go with 50-50 power distribution. This way you can have the craziest drifts and the craziest power slides on any corner. Like on the Gladiator 1000, on that the Z4, the ZX or Z400, something like this, the other pickup truck, both of them on 50-50 and they drift like crazy. How do you get 50-50 weight in the game? Well, it's actually according to the body and the chassis and what kind of drive type you are using, and then just make a dummy engine, Mr. Long Stinger. Just make a dummy engine. Anything, like for example, start with a 2-liter engine. Choose the drive type, all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, whatever that you want to stick with, right? The tires, everything, just to see what's the weight distribution, for a start. And if the rear is heavier than the front, then go with a heavier engine, bigger engine. If the front is heavier, then go with a smaller engine. This way you can balance the 50-50 weight distribution according to the body that you have chosen and the chassis that you have chosen. So yeah, it may take some time, but the results, especially in BeamNG.drive, are dramatic. Beautiful. Driving a 50-50 weight distribution car with 50-50 power distribution all-wheel drive, it's dramatic. 60-40, so 60-40, that means the engine is heavier at the front. The engine is heavier, so go with a smaller engine. Smaller engine material, lighter engine materials, maybe higher quality, whatever. This way you can get it very close to the perfect one. I'm lost here. I want to create the tail lights, but I really don't know which one to choose. Let's go BMW style. Yeah, who knows? Who cares? I know these are from BMW, but yeah, yeah, believe me, I know these are from BMW. I mean, I don't know what's the problem here. Why do these? Yeah. Sometimes in BeamNG, my car loses traction and becomes a roller coaster. You mean at high speed or at low speeds? If it's on high speed, that means your car is not stable on high speed. You need to adjust the suspension and the aerodynamics. I feel like answering your questions about BeamNG and automation game, like on the way power distribution, everything. I feel like a doctor. I feel like a doctor, and you are just describing the symptoms. Absolutely amazing. So we need to put a lock. Is distribution more important than the weight? Should I add weight to get better distribution? Well, Mr. Logan, if the car is lighter, if you are, for example, if you are using a front mounted engine and the front is lighter than the rear, yes, you need to put a bigger, heavier engine. But if the front is lighter than the rear, sorry, if the front is heavier than the rear, you need to use a lighter engine. So it's up to the power, the weight distribution. If it's light in the front, put more weight. If it's heavier at the front, put it on a diet. It's up to the it's up to that, my friend. Mhm. Yes, we need big exhaust tips so we can actually determine the horsepower. Very good. I mean, it looks I don't know, it looks normal-ish. What should we do? What else should we do? I mean, not much details. I mean, if I want to make it realistic, I'd put some chrome lines, some beautiful, more beautiful details, but I really don't want to waste your times, my friends. That's why I'm going as quickly as possible, and make it look as beautiful as possible too. Let's see. This look acceptably nice. Let's see how this thing looks. Not bad indeed. Alright, so we should probably focus on making the drift car now rather than asking the dog. Yeah, wow. Well, I'm trying to do it as quickly as possible, but yeah, it will. I mean, it will look rubbish in some areas, but I'm gonna try to make it as good as possible. So we need a rear antenna. It's 1970s, and people listened to radio back then. Let's see. I think it's fairly normal. It's fairly ready, right? I think it's ready. We really don't need much details, right? So it says here, well, it was nice hopping the stream, but I'm going to do it now. Good luck, my friend. Take care. Looks ready. All right, let's move on then. And oh yes, you said you needed a big fat wing, right? You need a big fat wing. I don't know if it's gonna look good or not. I really don't know if it's gonna look good or not. Wow, this one's actually looking not that bad, right? Looks ugly. I really don't think a rear wing would do us a favor. Looks rubbish. You really like it, Mr. PLK? Do you really like it? Wow. Mm, I don't know. How about this? How about this? Or the first one? This one or the first one? What do you think? What do you think, guys? This one or the first one? I've got that. Wow. That one? This one looks good. Alright then. Alright then. Alright. Let's move on. So, all-wheel drive then. Dual clutch so I can control it perfectly. Or sequential. I mean sequential, it will be lighter than the dual clutch, but it will be slower from 0 to 100. So let's start with dual clutch then. 6 speed. Wow, 293 kilometers per hour. It's a heavy beast. I use sequential. Well, yeah, but it will be slower from 0 to 100. Well, alright, let's go sequential then. But remember, this thing will be a limo, so people will actually drive this thing as a normal car, and you know, limo cars needs to have automatic gearboxes, I think, right? So yeah, dual clutch, because we need to use automatic when we drive it on the street. So geared limited slip differential. No, electronic limited slip differential. Yeah. Radial, medium compound. This way it will be comfortable and it will be a massive beast. Alright, 250 carbon fiber rims. I want to keep these tiny rims, but not these rims. We forgot the rims. We totally forgot the rims. So which rims or which wheels do you think will look good on this car? Which ones, my friends? What kind of rims would look good on a limo? 6 spoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 6 spoke. Which one? 3, 5, 3, 3. These? Really? Retro modern. Like these, for example. Retro modern, maybe? Like these? Or these? Wow, these. Or like these 90s Mercedes. Hello, my man. Are you making this Soviet limo? I don't know. I'm making actually a drift limo, an 850 horsepower drift limo actually. So yeah. So 15-inch or 16, I think. Should we actually put huge rims, like 1920, like 19 or 20, 18, 17, something like this, or should we keep them fairly normal 15s or 16s? What do you think? On the right rims, what do you mean? 15s, 17s. Alright, I'm gonna put the middle one, which is 16, because 15s I think we will have tiny brake discs, and tiny brake discs will mean brake fading, which I really don't want to see. So carbon ceramic disc brakes, 3 pistons. Or actually, let's go with ventilated for a start. 325, ventilated. 4 pistons here, 2 pistons here. Here we go. You know, just a start. Fully clad. Active rear wing. Can you imagine an active rear wing on a limo? Wow. Alright, let's have it. Brake airflow 151 for the engine. Yep, that's perfect. So since it's a limo, my friends, what do you think the seating arrangement is? A bench on the rear, in the rear, 2 seats in the middle, 2 seats at the front, or what? What's the arrangement for the seats for the limo? What do you reckon, my friends? Alright, so a rear bench, right? In the middle, what? 2 in the middle, 2, 2, 3. Alright, perfect. So now the interior. 6-seat car. What do you mean 6 seats? 2, 2, 2. No, I really think the rear is a bench. All limos in the rear have benches, I think. So the interior, what do you think? Luxury, handmade, premium? Because we have an 850 horsepower engine. Would you like to keep it light, or would you like to go leather and chrome and wood and TVs, or what? Premium, handmade. So the premium, let's see, the premium, it says here, it says the package is a high spec interior seats, wide range of manual adjustment or electronic adjustment for mid 1980s. Okay, a combination of leather and fake leather is used on the seats, and extra attention is paid to designing well padded seats that are sculpted to hold passengers more comfortably during cornering. The doors are covered with leather, suede, or wood grain trimmed door cards. That's nice. Door and windows handles are manual operated. No, these are for floor one. Floor pan doors, firewall, bonnet lining. That's actually a very, very nice thing. Now let's see what's luxury. So luxury has this package is a high-end luxury car interior designed to offer the most comfortable and prestigious interior that can be mass-produced. The seats have many available adjustments and are trimmed with high quality leather with large, wow, that's actually large quantities of soft padding. It's like driving your own bed. Introduction of seats features like heat. Oh, that's good. Heat, massage, electronic adjustment. That's very, very awesome, because you will drift your car, you will drift this while having a massage and heating your butt. And what else? Wood grain leather, piano black trim door cards, and the dash is entirely covered with high quality leather. Oh, that is actually a very, very nice thing. So what do we have here? Plastic trims, soft touch plastic. Whoa, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so the handmade, which I think I'm gonna cry when I read it. So the package features the best interior craftsmanship money can buy. Seats are built along the lines of high-end designer furniture, hand-assembled and trimmed by master craftsmen. The leather used is carefully selected for minimum imperfections, and all the stitching is done by hand. The manufacturer logo is embedded into the leather. Every possible seat adjustment is available, and heating, electrical adjustment and massage features are implemented the moment the technology is available. The door, look at this, the doors are trimmed with extensive use of wood, leather and aluminium with few plastic components. The dash is built on every strong metal frame and hand covered in leather, wood grain, piano black. Oh my god, check this one guys, check this one. Many storage bins are provided in every part of the car, including a refrigerated compartment for drinks. Wow, so you can actually drift and cool your beer in the refrigerated compartment. Absolutely magnificent. I'm happy to read this. Doors and windows are hydraulically operated in pre-60s car. Look at this. An electronic motor smoothly opens door automatically. So it's like a Rolls Royce. You push a button and the door will open, and you push it again, the door will close. Sound insulation is used in large quantities, so you can't hear anything when you sit in it. Extra metal added to the firewall and the wheel wells, along with dense foam and tar insulation. My god, look at this. Perfect fit with zero rattles or vibrations. Speakers for active noise cancelling. Interior lighting is providing every possible location, with newer cars having brightness and even color controls. Oh my god, it's like yes, it's like Barabbas. That's true. Oh my god, this package never stops. It's getting better and better and better and better. In every possible corner of the car, you will find something absolutely beautiful. Wow, I'm gonna go handmade, and I don't care about the price. Check out the material cost, $16,339. The weight is 312 kilograms. The engineering time takes 8 months? 8 months, I think, to be engineered, or 8 years. I don't know. Oh my god. So now let's go to the entertainment, and alright, while we read the entertainment, let's not cry, because we will go one by one, and one of these packages is our current cars. So let's not cry when we reach the luxury HUD unit. So let's start with, yeah, alright, so let's see, yeah, can you imagine seconds? So let's start with the basic, which is like cheap cars. The basic is the package is simple, low-end in-car entertainment system in the 2010s, and it's intended for use in economy cars. Like, consists of 4 cheap rubbish speakers with 2 tweeters in the dashboard, stereo FM. Yeah, that's rubbish. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Standard. This package is mid-range in a car entertainment system of 2010s. It consists of 4 speakers with 2 dashboard tweeters. So these speakers are not rubbish, they are much better. CD player, phone connectivity, and portable music player, and hand-free colors. Alright, that's not bad. Premium. The premium long one. This package is a high-end in cars entertainment system and is intended to use in premium cars. Consists 10 high-quality speakers with in-dash tweeters, AM, FM, satellite radio, a CD player, MP3 player, built-in storage, and hand-free mobile connectivity, touch screen, GPS, climate control, air conditioner. The rear seats are provided with screens, so we have rear screens. That is actually good. Rear passengers. Some car features can be voice activated. Very, very nice one. Hello, Mr. Sajid. Hello, hello, my friend. We are reading the entertainment packages and cry on our cars. Premium HUD. This package is high-end in a car entertainment system, whatever it is, intended for premium cars. Consists 10 high-quality speakers with in-dash tweeters. Internet. So we have internet connection, satellite radio, CD player, wherever, voice and control by display projected. Oh, that is nice. With a display projected on the windscreen to control entertainment system, GPS, climate control. The rear seats with screens. For video, most car features can be voice activated. Wow. What car are you going to make after testing this one? I'm not gonna test this one because I'm gonna make the rally car. I'm gonna make the rally car after this one, and then I'm gonna test all the cars in BeamNinja.drive. If this was a real car, don't worry, Mr. PLK, because now we will be using to luxury. Wow. So let's see this package. Oh, we have to scroll down. Look at this. The luxury, we have to scroll down. Wow. So this package is the absolute pinnacle of in-car entertainment of the 2010s, and intended to use in high-end luxury cars. Consists of 6 high-quality speakers with tweeters and the dashboard, a subwoofer, a stereo FM, satellite radio, CD player, and MP3 player, and dashboard touchscreen control, multi-zone climate control, air conditioner, give access to GPS, hand-free mobile connectivity, on-board internet, and allows passengers to play music, videos via streaming from built-in, so they can watch my videos while drifting. And the rear seats are provided with screens for entertainment and video connections, whatever the name of it. Each with DVD BR player. Most car features can be voice activated, and the car has to be keylessly unlocked by an RFID key. Wow. I don't know, Mr. The Blue. We'll find out when we reach it. Now, the most pinnacle one. This package. Look at this one. This one is actually. Remember, guys, when you actually make a luxury car, just go with 2020 production year, because you will get the best entertainment package ever, which is this one, luxury HUD. This package is absolute pinnacle of the car entertainment of 2020, as you can see, and it's intended to use a high quality. Consists. Oh my God! Look at this. It consists of 21 high quality speakers, a subwoofer, internet, satellite radio, MP3 player, a gesture. Look at this. Voice and gesture controls. are used for the display projected on the windscreen to control multi-zone climate control, air conditioner, give access to GPS, hand-free connectivity, onboard internet, whatever. Yeah, provided with screens, entertainment, and video connectivity. All cars features can be voice or gesture activated, and the car has to be keylessly unlocked by an IO. Yeah. Wow. Alright, let's go with extremely luxurious and the best possible interior. Can you imagine if automation game developers can actually show us the interior, the handmade interior with the luxury HUD. Oh. So let's read some comments. Are you making a Group B car? Well, this is a limo, but I don't know. We will see what kind of rally car we'll be making after this. Electric variable, launch control. Yeah, why not? We have 850 horsepower. Oh, I really wish that. So safety. Safety. Let's see. Safety. Look at this. Look at the safety. Advanced safety 20s. Very long list of safety equipments. Wow. Bump the quality 5 to 10. Well, it will be heavier. I really don't want to make it extra heavy. It's already heavy. So active comfort, semi-active dampers, normal, comfortable. Look at the comfort value 68. And prestige, look at the prestige, 88.8. Look at the safety, 89.9. Wow, and 8 miles to the gallon. Wow, 2.4 tons of drift machine. I think that's actually very heavy. Wow, that is actually very heavy. Safe drift. Not only Mr. Sky9, not only safe drift, it's also. Yes, not soccer mom, no, it's like drifting your hotel room, like 5-star hotel room with wheels and 850 horsepower. That's gonna be like that. Wow, it's gonna be awesome. The engine spreadsheet. Alright, let me show you that. Just let me first tune the suspension. And let's see. So putting less thinner front. No, we don't want to do that. So let's actually tweak the tires. Put, yep, like that. 240, 250. That would be perfect. Oh, look at the brake fading, because those brakes cannot cope with the immense weight. So let's go carbon ceramic. 6 pistons, carbon ceramic rear. That's got it. Alright, let's balance the brakes first. I'm gonna drift hotel tomorrow. Yeah, it's really a drift hotel. I really like this. I really like this car. It's like drifting a hotel room. Can you hear me? Yep, you can hear me. Perfect. So the the game crashed. Yep, don't worry. So can you hear me right now? Because yes, I can hear my voice in the stream. Okay. Este Roman? What do you mean by that? Da. Drift. Yeah, don't worry, we'll drift that. Let me just finish it. Let's just finish this bad boy. Wow, look at that. That's gonna be one hell of a drift machine, I think. So aerodynamics, we have look at that, we have active aerodynamics on the car. Wow, this actually is amazing. So this thing can go, let's see, 300 kilometers per hour, 3.5 seconds. 3.5 seconds from 0 to 100. That's gonna be awesome. Let's rewind the game. Okay. We need some wheel spin, so I'm gonna leave the wheel spin in like 2%, I think. 2%. Yes, 2% wheel spin. I think it will be good to drift with it. I missed most of the live. So Mr. Lauren Hammett, Lauren 2. So my friend, this is a V10. This is a 7-liter V10 drift limo. Let me first make sure everything is adjusted perfectly before I export it. Before I export it to BeamNG.drive. So 99.2, which is not bad. No. 99.5, that's perfect. Okay, okay. Now this thing looks ridiculously high, so let's adjust the right height. What is that? Downforce is too much. Okay, okay. The downforce is too much. Right. We need tougher these springs. Okay, so let's perfect. Alright, I guess that's gonna work. So I missed most of the live. No, we have seen that. It's Lorenzo, as you called me in that 3-cylinder video. Lorenzo, okay. Alright, my friend. Alright, Mr. Lorenzo. So I think this thing is finished. The luxury hotel room drifting machine. So this thing goes from 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds, quarter mile in 11.47. That's quick. No brake fading. We have active downforce. This thing can tow 3.3 tons, which is really good. As you can see, the engine is very heavier at the front, but it's close. 57-42. It's not bad. Power to weight ratio is very good. Let's see like a little test. Oh, 2 minutes 16. That is quick. The brakes will fade in BeamNG.drive. I think I know why. Because yes, the brake pads. We need to like to increase the pad type quality, or the pad type a little bit more, so you can actually get it in BeamNG.drive as racing brakes, or as sports brakes. That's correct. Thank you for the notice. Alright, that's gonna be good. The problem are carbon ceramics. No. I've tested carbon ceramics. All my like the Gladiator 1000, all these amazing cars have carbon ceramics on them, and they work normally, my friend. They work very, very normally. The problem is, and I've seen it, is the pad type. Remember, because from 0 to 35, you will get normal solid discs in BeamNG.drive. That's the game will actually detect your brakes like this. BeamNG.drive, it will detect your brakes from here, from the pad type. From 0 to 35, you will get normal crappy solid brakes. From 35 to 65, you will get like sporty drilled or slotted discs. From 65 all the way to 100, you will get racing brakes, or maybe from 70 to 100, you will get racing brakes. And racing brakes, when you load the car, they will come preheated by the game from default. So let's say 70, for example, 71. Yeah, I promise you, Mr. The Blue, try it. I promise you, try it. Make a car with 0 to 35 or to 30 pad type. You will find solid discs in BeamNG.drive. And go higher and higher, and you will find the difference only in discs. You know, regardless the material, carbon fiber or solid or vented. But of course, when you select drums, well, it's drum, so yeah, it will not be changed. Alright, so I think this thing is ready then. What should we call it? What should we call this limo? I think I'm gonna call it the Hotel Drift Machine. Hotel Drift Trim Luxury and Family. Let's see, Family V10 Hotel Drift Burj Al Arab on wheels. Yeah, that's correct. 850 horsepower. Variant NA. Alright, so the drift machine, the Burj Al Arab on wheels drift machine is absolutely ready. So let's export it to BeamNG.drive. Let's export it, and then let's start making the rally cars. The rally car. Can the Drift Hotel Arab two-wheel? This is actually an all-wheel drive car. This is actually an all-wheel drive car, 50-50 power distribution, V10 engine, naturally aspirated engine running on 100 octane fuel, making 850 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque. So it may drift, it may not drift, who knows. I really wanted a twin turbocharged 1000 horsepower engine with like 700 pound-feet of torques, 800, something like this. But yeah. Can you make a Ford Focus RS replica later? Like, well, I really wish I can, but the body is not available and the fixtures are not. But let's make a rally car. A lot of you guys want me to make a rally car. So all right, rally enthusiast. All right, my friends, start your engines and tell me what kind of things we should do. So Group B regulations are 4 liter max for the highest class inline engine. Alright, so before we start with the engine, what kind of body? A hatchback? I'm an expert. So a hatchback body, a hatchback, a coupe, a pickup truck, a what? I think hatchback, right? I think most rally cars comes in hatchbacks. Yeah, hatchback is the most common. That's true. But which hatchback? Which model? I mean, all of these look absolutely ugly. So rarely a coupe, a typical sedan. These sedans are huge. I think these sedans are big, right? So what is your choice? What's the choice here? '80s boxy hatch. 80s boxy hatch. Let's see, where are the 80s? Here we go, 90s, 80s. So the only hatchbacks we have here are these tiny K cars and these 70s. So no 80s hatchbacks, but we can get this if you want. You can get this. This is a hatchback, 1980s hatchback. It looks very boxy. Is it good? Is it good, or should we try something else? This one, 1980s hatchback. This is a coupe, an 80. Take an 86 coupe. Okay. All right, we took an 86 coupe. So what's the production year then? Should we go back to 1980s or should we keep it in like modern 2018, something like this? What do you think, guys? 80s, 90s, modern, 2018. Okay. Modern gives more features though. 80s, 2000, 1986. I mean, if we go, like, let's go 2000. Okay, so let's go 2000. 2000 seems very, very normal. Or, because 1986 looked like a tofu delivery machine to me. Well, not yet. This is not ready. 2000 sounds good. Okay, so come on, guys. Let's be quick. Come on, stay ahead of me. Panel material. Come on, panel material, and then chassis type, and then chassis material. Come on. Let's finish this quick so we can move on to beam engine drive. So, partial aluminium. Takumi, is that you or aluminium? Okay, so let's go partial aluminium because I think it's how much is it? Yeah, it's okay. So okay, aluminium body. Okay, aluminium body. Advanced high strength chassis, aluminium panels. Okay, monocoque, advanced. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now the engine. Semi-space frame. Semi-space frame. It will be. I don't know. No, let's keep it. Let's keep it like this. Let's keep it safe. You know, in case we crashed it. All right. Engine placement. Transverse. Longitudinal. Longitudinal. Maybe it will become a rear-wheel drive machine, not an all-wheel drive or 4x4. Who knows? If it's rear-wheel drive, I can drive it. If it's long, it's okay. So what? So we have 2 votes, 2 for longitudinal and 3 votes for transverse. So we have 3 votes for transverse, 4 votes, or not 3 votes, still 3. Double wishbone, double wishbone. Okay, okay, that's good. Longitudinal, it will become rear-wheel drive, my friend. Transverse, okay, okay, transverse. Now the engine. Come on, ahead of time, my friends. The engine, inline 4 or inline 5 or inline 6 or inline 3. I don't know. Inline 4, inline 5, boxer 4. Because someone had mentioned WRC cars or Group B. You said inline engines only, right? Inline 5. 2.4 liters. Inline 5, 2.4 liters, I guess. Come on, guys. What do you think? 5, 6, 4, V1 or V16? Alright, so double overhead camshaft, I think, right? Let's stick with the 5. The 5 sounds good. A 4 liter, unfortunately, it can't fit. I mean, 2.4 liter barely. It barely fits, my friends. Look at it. It barely fits. The 2.4 liter. This thing fits like barely. VVL, really? On a rally car? I mean, no one cares about fuel efficiency. Why do you want a VVL? I mean, VVL is only good for road cars with sporty camshaft in them. Yeah, no one cares about that in rally cars. Forged steel, lightweight forged, lightweight forged. Yeah, of course, no VVL, of course. Look, no VVL. Now, the turbocharged or naturally aspirated, my friend? Don't make it rev over 7,500. Yeah, because it will sound to be really, really rubbish. So naturally aspirated. Let's make it turbo. Okay. So turbo. Let's go 9.0 to 1. 75 on cam profile. VVT. There we go. Let's start with something simple, elegant, normal, and then tweak when we finish it. So what kind of injection? We have only multi-point, so EFI then. Performance, okay, eco boost for turbo. Okay, it's good, it's good. It's a racing car or a rally car, so 100 octane fuel, 13.0. Let's say 7,000 RPM. No catalytic converters, nothing. Okay, so 222 horsepower. That's our start point. That's our start point, and then let's go like 260 horsepower. Good. 650 horsepower, impossible with an EFI. If I want to make it, I would aim for 450 horsepower. Well, let's see. Rally cars have like 380s. Okay, so let's see if we can actually hit that. So a 3-inch exhaust diameter. So the internals can actually rev up to, let's say, 8,000 RPM. 302 horsepower. Okay. 302 horsepower. 308. 320. 330 horsepower. Okay, here we go. 350 horsepower. 350 horsepower. Is it enough? Do you think it's enough? 14 psi of boost, 360 horsepower, 16 psi. Well, yes, here we go, 16 psi. No, I don't want to put bigger turbine because it will start to become laggy. Especially around corners, you don't want to be laggy. So 3000 RPM, the turbo starts spooling. It's already a little bit laggy. So yeah. Alright, let's see. Ignition timing. Come on, more fuel in. More ignition in. 376 horsepower. That is actually very, very good. Alright, I reckon 376 horsepower is actually a very, very good thing, I think. Sounds very, very good. So according to the comments, let's see, more intercooler. I really don't think it will add much horsepower. So more intercooler, 382. That's the maximum this thing can push it. Small turbo, 570 horsepower. I think it's too much. You don't really need that much horsepower with a lightweight rally car. So 16.6 psi, 387 horsepower, 390, 394 horsepower. Come on, let's go with 400 horsepower and call it a day. Here we go. 401 horsepower. I think 400 horsepower seems very, very good. I mean, remember guys, the engine is only 2.4 liters, 2.4, and we are pushing 401 horsepower. That's like a small block Chevy, or even more powerful. Wow. Good, very, very good. 410 horsepower. No, I think that's too much. That turbo lag though, yeah. I mean, yeah, the turbo is kicking at 3200 RPM. All this is just lag. Nothing happens here, nothing happens, and then 3200, the torque is going off, and you'll be flying. All right, moving on. So this is the car. Then we have chosen the 1980s coupe. All right, let's tweak the body a little bit. Bigger door, smaller or shorter rear end. Make it smaller. You really don't need that much size. Look at that door. All right, here we go. Now moving on. So as a rally car, white I think is the appropriate color. Now fixtures. Should I go like 1980s just boxy fixtures, or should I do something special? I mean, boxy fixtures, pop-up headlights, or just regular headlights, regular everything boxy, or what? White, red, or blue, yellow? Pop-up for the win, my friend. Okay. I mean, pop-ups, they can work. They can work, pop-ups, but I mean, look at it. It looks very, very weird because the body itself, the body is not really what you call. I mean, this has to go down more to put nice pop-up headlamps, but it can't go down more. So that's the max. I mean, really, it doesn't really look that good, right? It doesn't really look that good, to be honest. Because it's not the same as the original, the AE86. So I reckon let's put just regular boxy headlights and call it a day. Right? Let's do a normal car with rally components. No pop-ups. No, it looks like Mercedes. Really? I don't know. All right, so the grill has to be also square. Everything has to be square. This is 1980s. Nothing was different. Here you go. Here we go. Boxy grill, boxy headlights, boxy everything. Ah, it has to be black. It's a rally car. Everything has to be black. Yeah, black plastic everywhere. Let's see. Perfect. So it looked like really no, it doesn't. It doesn't look like a Crown Vic. No, it's the furthest ever from a Crown Vic. So of course, because we don't have any, this thing is not a street car, so we need to put what, a front massive lip, or what? What's the appropriate thing to do with a rally car? A massive front lip, a black one. What? Don't forget, 4 rally lights in the middle of the bumper. That's absolutely correct. Let's find those lights. So. Let's see if I have something. Yep, we found them. Here we go, here we go. Perfect, right? Make the lip align the body. Let's see. Make the here we go. Yep, that's the closest thing we can get actually, unfortunately. So yeah, make the lip align the body. There we go. That's perfect. All right. What else? What else to call it a rally car? Vents, hood scoop. A hood scoop, do you think? Do you think a hood scoop will be good? Oh, look at this thing. It doesn't want me. This thing doesn't want me to put a hood scoop in the middle. It wants to be sided like this. Oh, I like it actually. Short and like this. Black. Maybe, who knows? A good scoop never hurts anyone. Do you think this look good, or should we do underground 2 styling like this? I really don't want to race this car, but what do you think? Single? Single or double? Just the single one, okay. Let's see. Double, really? So we have 2 double votes and two single votes. So which one should I do? It's a Dacia pickup. Scoop, no way. Rice it. No, I don't want to rice it. I don't want people to send me emails that I ruin the 86. I don't want to have those emails. I really don't. So yeah, those side mirrors, 1980s style. Door handles, they have to be 1980s, so these works just fine. So what? Side vents, please. Side vents, please. Alright, so where should I put the side vents? On the front fender, or on the door, or on the rear panel? Before the spoiler, the fenders, or the vents. Here, on the front fender, or the door, or the rear. Where? Front fender. Wow. And what kind of vents too? I don't know. I just jumped to conclusion with this. I don't know if it's. Between the door and the fender. Well, I think this is good, right? Tiny one. Doesn't have to be a very huge one, right? Or should I put a huge one? And vertical. Really? Yeah, let's keep it normal. Let's just keep it the same. It'll look better the same. Yeah, look better like this. Alright, spoiler. Oh, let's see, where is it? Fuel filler cap. Now, rear spoiler. Wow, it's been 2 hours and we haven't driven the cars yet. Now it's like 2 hours so far and we haven't driven them. Look at this. Can you imagine putting this on the car? Looks absolutely hideous. Wow, actually it looks. Hello, look at this. Is it good? Wow. God no. Alright. Let's see. Which one? Which one should you actually use? Because remember we have rear glass, so you can't really use a big one. More flatter. Don't rice it. Let's see. More flatter. Don't rice it. No, that's rice. Let's see. Racing one like this. I mean, this one looks like true rice, I think. I don't know, a lot of options, but not many things you can actually look at this. This is like a table, a dinner table back there. A dinner table, I think. Yeah. What do you think? The dinner table? Like those Trailblazer rally cars? Ford Cosworth Wing. Cosworth Wing. Dinner table wing for those Trailblazer. Let's see how the lip would look. Ah, the lip. Okay, so the lip. So the lip looks. I mean, it doesn't really look. This is the lip spoiler. This is the lip spoiler. Or the lip wing, the lip spoiler, whatever you want to call it. Good? Or because I really know that rally cars, they have those massive wings, but I really don't know. The lip is too mild for rally car. That's good. That's true. So I really don't know. I genuinely don't know which one to use. Make monster spoiler. Well, I don't know if but people, they don't want to see that. No. I would really love to see your wishes. Like this one, for example. This is a monster spoiler or wing. What do you think, guys? This or what? I don't know, because or should I just put a rear make it a bit shorter? Okay, let's use something shorter. This is something short. Good. This looks sporty enough, and it's not rice, right? This one looks nice. What do you mean aerodynamic? Alright, so this one looks actually decent. Looks very, very decent. Okay, now should we actually put rear diffuser? Do we actually need a rear diffuser? Do we actually need a rear diffuser or not really? I don't know if you actually need one, because the chassis will actually appears no diffuser. Okay. Now tail lights. Which tail lights should we actually put? Well, I think it will look bad. Yeah, I guess. What do you think? Those taillights look good? Do you think those taillights actually look good or not? Something old and blocky. I mean, these are old and blocky, I guess. Right? Let's see. No edge. With edge. No. So Skoda Octavia RS ones, you can't go too bulk blocky. That's correct. And we can't put. And since it's a rally car, of course we need wipers. Hello, because it will get in mud and crap. So yes, we need some wipers. you go. Isn't that too much of white? Don't worry, we can change the color. We can change the color, my friend, anytime. So let's see. We need window washers, and these are the perfect things you can choose. Let's see what else. Headlights. Headlights are in. Ah, you mean headlight washers or headlight or headlight? Oh, I get it. But I don't think it's gonna work. But let's see. No. I really want to do it like some Mercedes did. Oh, let's see, because I can't catch this. Let's see now. I think now I can catch it. Remember, you control. Looks good, actually, to be honest. Wipers for the front, for the headlights. Look like a Volvo, yeah. That's not actually great. Alright, no wipers on the headlights. Okay, so what should we do? Rear wiper? A rear wiper, do you think? I think a rear wiper should be appropriate. Okay, so what else? What else should we actually put? Doesn't really look that bad. The Frienza. Some badging here. Looks good. Okay, so what else? Can we finish rally theme? The car, my friend. I mean, I don't know. I'm still waiting. What should I actually put more? We need actually an antenna, right? Since it's a rally car, a racing car, we need an antenna. I think that's correct. We need an antenna, so they can talk with the pits, or you know they can talk on the radio, because it's a rally car. We need an antenna. What else? How about the air slides on the hood, like the Peugeot? Let's keep it normal. So rims, yes, rims. What are the perfect rally rims then? That's gonna create a debate. So what center lock? Actually, do rally cars have you know, center lock wheels? Do rally cars have center lock wheels like racing cars, or you know, just normal lug nuts? I really don't know that. What should I use? BBSs? Like those? I think lug nuts. Depends. Or depends on what, for example. I'm gonna use those, but smaller rims, I think. Fatter tires. Go for center lock. Really? Center lock wheels. Put something normal. Rally cars don't really invest into rims. They use normal ones. Oh, okay. I don't know. I want to use those, or those. Okay, let's use those then. Those look promising. So we have all-wheel drive. All right. All-wheel drive, sequential, 6-speed or 5-speed, 5 speeds. 269. It says. So what's the usual top speed with rally cars? What's the usual final drive or top speed? What do you think? Manual is a true man's car. That's correct, but a rally car needs to have quick shifting. As we all know, sequential is a favorable rally. Not much more than 250. Alright, so let's adjust it to 250 then. Radial. What do you think? Chunky off-road or hard long life tires? I mean, look, these look like Jeep tires, not off-road. I think hard long life, because hard long life tires can actually go off-road pretty nicely. Yeah, hard long life, I think they go pretty nice. Chunky, they look like Jeep Wrangler tires. Really? What do you think, guys? Chunky or hard long life? I think hard long life, because you can use them on the road and off the road. Yeah, on the road and off the road, hard long life tires. Alright, so 15 inch or 14. What do you think, guys? 14 inch rims or 15 inch rims? I think 14. 14 look much better on this car. Ventilated, 4 discs, 275. Ventilated, 2 pistons, 260. Yeah, 15s. Off-road skid tray, because we don't want to damage the under tray. Active rear wing. Okay, brake airflow, engine airflow. Just quick start. 2 seats, because the driver and what do they call the guy that reads the note? What do they call the co-driver, or what? What do they call it? Yeah, you know, the dude who sits next to the rally driver and reads the note. Basic, co-pilot, co-driver, whatever. No entertainment, basic. Do actually rally cars, do they actually have power steering? Do they actually have power steering in the cars, with the rally cars? I really don't know that. Variable hydraulic. Yeah, probably. Okay, so variable hydraulic, I guess. Traction aids. Well, let's go with ABS only. Hydraulic or hydraulic? Okay, hydraulic then. Safety equipments. Well, it's a racing car, so let's say basic 90s. Standard to passive. Sports car. Comfortable, no. Yes, let's go with something custom then. $195, $185, or let's say $200, $185. Alright, let's see how it looks. No. Yeah, this one looks much better. Basic 80s. I mean, it's, let's see. I mean, the weight is still the same. Look at the weight. The weight, the total weight is still the same. So yeah. Off-road sway bars, I think. Gas monotubes. Progressive springs. No. Let's see. Should we actually go with softer springs or with stiffer springs? What do you reckon, guys? Softer? Soft springs, softer on long travel, of course. Alright, so I went with softer springs, as you can see. Let me adjust this. Let's move this. Okay, this is much better then. Let's see, everything is looking very decent, but the roll angle is too much. The angle is too much, I think. So how can I fix that? Oh, look at this thing. Oh my god. No, no, no. We need less. Oh my god, look at this thing. So what do you think the ride height should be? 240, 250, 230, 200? Which one? What do you think, guys? 240, 250, 200, 260? Wow, 260 is too much. Really, I mean, rally cars, they really don't look like this. They really don't like they don't look nice. Look, they don't like this at all. So 241. I mean, not bad. Not bad indeed. So let's see the final result. Not bad at all. Okay, 220. Let's test it. So this is 220 then. Not that bad actually. Looks much better now. Alright. Let's adjust the drive type. So 20% wheel spin. 14%. Wow. So much wheel spin. Okay, why not? Here we go. 3.4 seconds from 0 to 100. Alright, here we go. 3.4 seconds from 0 to 100. It must not bog down when landing. Well, it's 10% wheel spin, so don't worry, it will not bog down at all. 50-50 power distribution. 400 horsepower. Let's see how to perform. 2 minutes 16. That's actually very quick. Wheel spin should be about 10%. It will be slower. If I actually go with 8%, it will be much slower from 0 to 100. So I think we are pretty much done with this car then. So let's export this creation. Let's export it to BeamNG.drive, my friend, and let's see how to perform. Alright, but before they do that, I forgot to balance the brakes and adjust the brake fadeness. Of course, racing pad types. Adjust the braking. Here we go. The brakes are done. Aerodynamics. Nope. Keep it like this. Front lip. Good. Good. 1000 kilogram is the weight of the car. 1888, which is really good. Wider tires, less spin. Mr. V82 Tawfiq. The problem is if I put wider tires and less wheel spin, it will bog down. I don't want to do that. Call the car Audi Quattro. Oh my god, people will actually be angry if I called it the Quattro. But we can call it Quad V2. Yeah. Quad V2 Rally. So Quad i5 turbo 400 horsepower. Okay. Well, rally. That should be perfect. RS 200, yeah. Alright, so let's export this beast. So what we have tonight are 3 cars. We made a drift limo, or a hotel drift limo, and we made a rally car, and we made a sporty K car. Now Now let's drive those in BeamNG.drive and see how they will perform. Alright, so now I will shut down automation game. Oh no, before I shut it down, let me. Alright, we are back now. This is, of course, as we all know, BeamNG.drive. Now, let's see, free roam. Alright, here we go, free roam. Now let's go to automation game, starting line, and see how to perform. Alright, let's see if this program will actually stop the game or not, or stop the stream when the game is loading, because the NVIDIA experience, GeForce experience, stops the stream when I was loading the game. So let's read some of the comments. Porsche Rally Dakar, that's good. Chinko could be a good name, hence the sexy 5-cylinder, nice name. Knowing BeamNG to be like 5 seconds from 0 to 100. Alright, so the game is on. Now, let's select our new cars. As we all know, I have tons and tons of cars in BeamNG.drive. Some of you are yours, some of you are mine. So let's start with, hopefully, the first thing that I found. So the first thing that I find, let's see. Oh, here we go. So the first thing that I found is the hotel drift machine. From which do you all come from? Alright, so I'll start myself. I'm from Damascus, Syria. I live in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh. Wow, listen to that. Are you ready, guys? Wow. Yes, it can drift. Wow. Drifting the hotel room. Absolutely amazing. Oh no. Oops. So this thing can't corner at high speeds. Okay. So yeah, this thing can't corner really on high speeds. It's very heavy on high speeds. So let's reset the car because the front suspension is collapsed. Alright. Wow. Yeah. I mean those idiots here that drifts here, they really don't know how to do that because alright, Alright, let me explain. Those idiots here, they call themselves drifters. They really don't drift. They just get regular crappy front-wheel drive cars here in Saudi Arabia, for example, like Toyota Camrys or Honda Accord, for example, those front-wheel drive cars, and they go, for example, in ridiculous high speeds like 200, 240 on public roads, and they just lose control. Yeah, and they call themselves drifters, and that's not correct. My daily driving car is a 1996 Ford Crown Vic, Ford Crown Victoria. That's my daily driving car. Rear-wheel drive, 4.6 liter V8, single overhead camshaft. That's my daily driving car. So the hotel drift machine, yes, it works as a concept, as a comfortable, very advanced and very safe drift car, and of course very comfortable. It's like drifting a 5-star hotel room. Yes, it works. This concept works very well. It needs some tuning, to be honest. Like, for example, the gear ratios needs some tuning. The brakes needs to be a little bit extra grippier. The suspension needs to be a little bit extra firm. It's really soft, and the roll angle is ruining the cornering, but it's not bad. Bulgarians is Polinta with Sarmless good at the beach. Alright, what does that mean? Alright, so let's move on with the next car then. So we have tried the drift machine, not bad. Not bad for a good, not a bad start. Now let's search for the K van or the K car. Oh, here we go. Laser blade K car. So three-cylinder turbo, front wheel drive, 120 horsepower. Oh, Romanian food, good. Look at this van or this K car. This thing actually corners very nice. Wow, this thing actually corners and drives very nice. K-car power. Oh, 13. Mr. Skyline. I'm 13, so I can dream. BMW E3, E30. Oh, I drive Skoda Octavia 2 from 907. I love it. Kia Sportage from 18. Cool. They love Sportages back home in Syria, in Damascus, Syria. They love Kias. I've driven an Octavia actually in Syria. I've driven one in 2009, the last time that I visited. It was actually not that bad. Manual gearbox. the hell's happening? Camera. This thing actually drives very nicely. Let's go to the handling circuit and do a lap, and then let's take the rally car. Wow, this thing drives absolutely beautiful. Very fun to drive. Absolutely amazing. Alright, handling circuit everyone. Damn, it is the unsafest car ever. Wow. Guys, this thing is really good. Guys, would you like to drive this? Would you like me to put this car to you so you can download it for free and drive it? Because this thing is an absolute beast. Really fun. It's very grippy. It's very awesome, and it's very good. Would you like to get it? Would you like to have it? Supra in Romania. I saw it on Instagram. Alright, so we have driven this tiny K-van which looks very weird but drives very nicely. Now let's take our rally car and see how it will actually drive. I really don't know if it's gonna work or not, but let's see it. Trabant 601 Deluxe. Oh, listen to that. Wow. It's a drift machine. It's very quick. Oh my god, it's very quick. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, this thing is a rocket ship. Wow, this thing is a rocket ship. The hotel is very heavy. This is very light. The engine is a little bit laggy, to be honest. Oops. I went too fast. Wow. it's actually scary to drive. Look at it, it's super quick. Wow. Wow, this thing, I need to learn how to drive this thing. This thing is really, really quick and really, really sharp. You need to learn how to drive it so you can absolutely control the power. 400 horsepower feels like 1000 horsepower here. The engine is a little bit laggy. Wow. Sounds very, very good, drive very, very good, but you really need to learn how to drive it. And first time driving it out of the box, the gear ratios are very, very good. The engine is a little bit laggy, to be honest. Oh, oops. So the engine needs a little bit tuning, but oh my god. So yes, you can absolutely flip it too quickly if you are very, very crazy, because the power is just too much. And the suspension is very, very bouncy, but it just keeps on going. Oops. So yeah, you can absolutely destroy it very, very quickly because of the power. But it's really, really fun to drive. Wow, this is absolutely crazy. It's a happy medium. Rip Kemp. Wow, what a beast. Wow. What amazing car. Wow. Wow, what did you just created here? We have created a true beast. Look at the turbo lag. Wow. Lag, 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 and then power. Well, I didn't share mine, so yeah. You get the answer, right? Yeah, I mean this thing drifts much better than the hotel drifts, and this thing only has 400 horsepower. That one has 850. Wow. Power of our suggestions. That's correct. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. It's not slow too, it's very quick. Oops. I'll post the file. I'll post it after the live video. Wow, I really had fun tonight, guys. These cars are absolutely beautiful. The K van actually drove absolutely beautiful around corners. It was very sharp, very grippy, very awesome. The hotel drifting machine, well, it was a crazy idea, you know, to drift in, you know, while getting a massage and getting your drinks cold in the refrigerator. I mean, it was a crazy idea, but of course, this rally car, this actually, we designed this car to be a rally car. We have rally off-road sway bars, we have off-road skid tray, a special tuned engine just for rally cars. I mean, really nice car. I mean, of course, the body is very famous for, you know, for its heritage and for its legendary, of course, style. And we have actually selected those rally headlights. Everything is about rallying, and this thing turned out to be a drift beast. Yes, it was good on the rally stage, but this thing is just dominates everything. Rally, on the street, drifting, even speed. This thing is not slow at all. This thing is very quick. I had so much fun tonight, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for turning up. I'm really happy that you guys shared your creations and shared your thoughts with me tonight. I really had fun. You have made my Friday. I wish you all a happy weekend, a happy Saturday, and I will see you very soon with more amazing creations. So thank you so much, guys, for turning up, and thank you so much, guys, for your amazing comments and for your amazing thoughts. And thank you so much. So thank you so much, Mr. Sky9, Mr. Lorenzo, Mr. Let's see, who else? Who else was here? Mr. Michael, Mr. PLK. Thank you so much, all of you guys. The car enthusiast, Mr. Alex Marks. Who else? Who else was here with us? So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for turning up and for sharing your awesome thoughts and your awesome creations with me. I really had fun tonight. I really hope that you also have fun. Oh, a kid named Justin. Sorry, my friend. I do apologize. So, alright, just for the sake of it. Well, I was ending the live stream, unfortunately, Mr. Justin. So, alright, I'm gonna give you one last run, just because you came here. So this is a drift machine that we built with an inline 5 turbo, 400 horsepower. It was actually meant to be a rally car, but it turned out to be a drift machine. So let me give you a quick run. Oops, off the road. Why not? This thing is absolutely beautiful. I will put the link on Discord, so anyone wants to drive this thing, so anyone can download it and drive it in his own game. So Mr. Justin, everyone, if you want to get this car to drive it, to drift it in your BeamNG.drive game, the link I'll put it on Discord. Just go to my Discord, and of course you can find the link so you can download this car for free, don't worry, and enjoy having a drifting night. Alright, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for turning up and for sharing your amazing thoughts, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it. Well, this one actually is not shareable, but yeah, you get to say. I always say it. That's why it's stuck in my head. So yeah, hit that thumbs up, get subscribed, and of course share your thoughts in the comment section, and of course add my Discord if you want to chat with me or chat with everyone on the channel. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend. Again, you can download those cars on Discord. In a minute I will be uploading them, so have fun and goodbye for now, my friends.